Hallo. Hallo allemaal. Hello everybody. Welcome. I don't know in what time zone you are, but over here it's 3 o'clock p.m. So we are happy to welcome you.
Hallo.
And thank you so much.
Hallo allemaal.
All of the
Hello
Boerma's
everybody.
that you invited me to
Welcome.
this
I don't know in what
time zone you are,
but
if you want to
over
be
here it's 3 o'clock
creative,
p.m.
this is the place to be.
And
we are
actually
to
welcome you.
Hallo. Thank you so much.
Hallo allemaal.
Hello
everybody.
You invited me to
Welcome.
this
I don't know in what time zone you are,
but
if
you want to
over
be
here it's 3 o'clock creative, this is the place to be. And actually welcome you.
Hallo. Thank you so much.
Hallo allemaal. Hello everybody.
You invited me to
Welcome. I don't know in what time zone you are, but over here it's 3 o'clock creative, this is the place to be. And actually welcome you.
Hallo. Thank you so much.
Hallo allemaal. Hello everybody. Welcome. I don't know in what time zone you are, but over here it's 3 o'clock creative, this is the place to be. And actually welcome you.
Hallo. Thank you so much.
Hallo allemaal. Hello everybody. Welcome. I don't know in what time zone you are, but over here it's 3 o'clock creative, this is the place to be. And actually welcome you.
Hallo. Thank you so much.
Hallo allemaal. Hello everybody. Welcome. I don't know in what time zone you are, but over here it's 3 o'clock creative, this is the place to be. And actually welcome you.
Hallo. Thank you so much.
Hallo allemaal. Hello everybody. Welcome. I don't know in what
try to contain it because you can also use it differently, but I contain it in the vase, in a other vase, and now I'm going to make my bouquet on top. But upcycling, that was my theme. And I'm going to tell you more about this. What is upcycling and what's the difference with recycling, for instance? What do you think of this vase? Do you like it? I think I like it, but that's also a personal thing. And I'm going to make a bouquet on top. And I'm going to use my base. Look. And if you do not mind, I will put my vase a little bit on the side. You see, it's glass and glass, so it's sort of dangerous, but if you are carefully, I think it will be good. But yeah, you will see with those demonstrations, shit happens and then it falls apart. But I will be careful. Look, I will put it over here. 1, 2, 3. Yes, there it is. And here's my frame. Upcycling, what does that mean? I mean, recycling is that you reuse the materials, and in industry, you actually clean that same material and you use it again, like plastic is again plastic. Upcycling is something different. Upcycling is that you reuse materials, but in a way, I feel better by it. So I try to sell it in a different feeling. So I did it with this frame as well. It's nice gold twigs, which is actually for a different purpose. And I use them in this bouquet. So I'm going to start with my nice bouquet. I love to do that. So you see what I did. I used a base with some twigs over here. And the rosebud. I already damaged my fingers on it. And I'm going to put some beautiful gloriosa inside. I have a good feeling with gloriosa. And I'll tell you why. In my school time, yeah, I know, don't laugh. I see you already. You think, oh, that's a long time ago. Yes, it is a long time ago. I'm sorry. I have already my experience in life. But gloriosa at that time is so nice to work with, because at that time I had it in school and nobody knew what it was. And actually, I was so surprised by this history of the gloriosa. Gloriosa, if you look at it, it has some material in the root. It has a sort of, if you look at the roots from the gloriosa, it's white and long. And actually this gloriosa has colchine inside, which is used in the industry for the to kill animals, so an insecticide. And the first person who took it with him was an Englishman, and it was Rothschild, Baron Rothschild. And I made a whole description about this, so it was so nice, and nobody knew about it. So my teacher in school was a sort of surprised that I used this beautiful flower as my topic to make my exam. But you see what happens, eh? Oh, I love it. It's nice. I look in a sort of a mirror. You don't see that, and that's good. But for me, it's quite nice to see what I'm doing. And it's also good advice, I think, when you make a bouquet, that you always work like with a mirror in front of you, that you always know what you're doing. So, look at the colors. What do you think of those colors? Yes.
So
there is a question, I think.
So earlier we had a little technical issue.
Oh.
It's resolved, but they just missed your introduction, who you are, I think. But other than that, they catched your whole story. So
Okay.
maybe repeat a little bit of that. And then Angelica has some people that want to say hi. And are
Hi.
in the chat.
Okay. Actually, the least interesting part you did not put on the camera. That's my name. But anyway, my name is Nicky Markslag, and I am a sort of international floral designer. And the theme of what I said today is upcycling. If you came in later, it doesn't matter. I will repeat some things. It doesn't matter at all that you tune in a bit later. No questions? Say hello.
Well, yes. Some people are saying hello, and we have Dunya saying hello, everyone.
Oh, Dunya. Mwah. Hello, Dunya.
We have Angela Hurt saying hello.
Angela. Oh, I miss you. Really. Supposed to go to England this year.
We have Wenyu from Taiwan.
Oh, hello. How are you doing? Nice. Far away, but nice that you are also here.
We have Lisa Florista saying hi.
Hello, Lisa Florisa. Nice to meet you.
And Benjamin Hogewerf is saying hey.
Hey, I say hey back.
And James Malloy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Mwah.
He
That's
is
really
saying
fantastic.
hello, you, Nikki, from James in Norfolk, watching you from my flower desk at work.
No, seriously, it should work, James. Anyway, it's nice to meet everybody online this way. I mean, come on, if you look at the whole floristry all over the world, you see that we have these beautiful traditions in floristry, but you see also that we need to bring also this digital world into the floristry. And I think for a school like the Boerma's, I think it's just wonderful to do that. Oh, what do you think of this one? Did you know this is celosia? And did you know that those leaves, and it's all the plants, but this one specifically, the leaves are used as lungs. So we need to leave at least a leaf on this beautiful flower to make sure that they will not die on you in the vase. So that's the fun part. Anyway, what I do now here is not that I like this leaf so much at the bottom, but I have to wrap in my soft stems over here so that I don't kill my stems while I'm squeezing them, which is quite easy to do, of course, when you have such a heavy bouquet. And look, the grasses make the light inside such a bouquet. What do you think of that, this light? I think you don't see it on the camera so much, but in my opinion, it's just very funny to use that. And when, maybe you can see it. You see, it's moving. Angelica, you have a question.
Yes. First, I have two people that are saying hi. It's my sister who says hi.
Hello, Angelica's sister.
And Ionella is saying hello, everyone.
Ionella, beautiful name. Is it a flower or is it a person? Beautiful, Ionella.
Probably both.
Both, yeah, could be. Yes, that's true.
And we have a question from Angela.
Yes.
She's asking about the plant material that is dropping down.
What is that?
Which one is that?
Dropping down.
That.
In your bouquet.
In a bouquet.
Hanging down.
Ah,
Yeah, the
this
gold
one.
one.
It's this, she means? And yeah, to be honest with you, that's a little bit of a topic. And I love that you bring it up because it's fake actually. It's silk flowers. And I know, don't curse on me here, because I think if I have a good selling story with it, and I do have it, I think you can do anything. You have to, you have to sell it. And if I sell it like I like it and I'm completely confident in this, then I just do it. And I think you loved it before I said it. And I'm not sure if you still like it when I do it, but in this case, I think it's part of my autumn feeling. What do you think of that? Do you agree with me? I mean, fusion you have in everything. You have fusion in the flower use, what kind of flowers you use. It doesn't matter anymore as long as I build my story. And I think that's important. What do you think of this color as well? Oh, I love it. These colors are so, so nice. Anyway, what is the purpose of such an arrangement? Why am I building a bouquet? Just take a little sip, it's okay, doesn't matter. We are at home, isn't it? Or you're in the shop, I don't know. But James is in the shop anyway. How is it in America, James? Is the temperature good over there or what? I wonder. I just take one nice rose over here. Look what happens now if I turn it around for you. You see? Yeah, you have a question again. Hey, come on.
Well, I forgot to say that Angela commented on something earlier you said. She says she misses you too.
Oh.
And let me see. Oh yeah, and the celosia, great tip.
Yeah, it is. It's from the grower, I might say. It's not. It's that I say it here on the front line. But those tips. I mean, if you talk about floristry, I think those tips make the difference when you arrange with flowers. I mean, knowledge make a flower arrangement also more to the occasion. I mean, if I make something and I don't know what the flower does, yeah, well, then I shouldn't. Then I don't know how to use it. I think I'm done with this bouquet. Question. May I just give it a cut so it's not too heavy in my hands? And
Sure.
you just ask away, it's
Yes.
fine.
So Ionella says that she loves the color palette.
Oh, thank you.
And Angela says that fake with a exclamation mark. Hey, why not? You're a designer, so go for it. It's very eclectic. So
It is eclectic. What a nice word. Thank you. That's true. But it's also this fusion, all those new combinations. And if you, I mean, floristry, when I talk about floristry, it's more than only techniques. It's also a feeling, and it's about all of those different items which you can bring into the floristry. And look, this cymbidium also inside here. Yeah, makes a difference. It makes it a little bit heavy on the top, but it is for me an answer on this heavy vase, because the vase will be heavy as well. Look what happens here. See, and then I just put it in and it stays nice put. Is it okay that I just put it on the table so you can see what I did? And you see how heavy it is? Oh, yes it is. And here it is. And I think this vase could also do as a business for business. I like it, and you can reuse it again. Can I give this to someone? So because you have to see, I have an extra item with this one. It's my nice cup, and it belongs together in a way. But I mean, I cannot have everything on my table over here. Yes, Angelica.
Timmy Huskinson says stunning. And Angela says, beautiful.
Oh, nice to hear. Look, this is for me upcycling. If I talked about the upcycling already, and look, if I just buy pots or whatever, and I am going to glue them together, which I don't want to do now because, come on, we have only 1 hour here. But I use glue, and I use it in this way, and I support all my cups with whatever is sticking. I mean, I put pieces of foam over here, and what I do is if I create something like this, I just do this in days. I mean, every day I put 1 cup extra there. So I take a place in my workshop, I put it on the table and I start with my base. Put a few cups in, then leave it at peace. And then I go away, I do something else and I leave it to dry. And then I do it again and I do it again until I have this whole crazy thing. These cups, I got so bored by the cups by itself that I thought I have some paint left over. So then I started to get carried away. Do you know what I mean? I can easily get carried away when I do something like that. And I just went with paint and I put paint on top and I put it upside down and I had a lot of paint and I just had a lot of fun with it. And those things is what I mean with upcycling. I don't know if you feel the same way, and it can be your taste or it cannot be your taste, but it's at least it is something to talk about with each other. And I think in floristry we are sometimes too traditional. I don't know how it's with you, but I think we are. Because we give flowers on birthdays, we give flowers on, on weddings or whatever. But when do you give this? Crazy wedding? I don't know. Maybe. It's so funny. I see all the time questions. Tell me what.
Well, James Malloy is
Yes.
saying, work is fabulous. You're so inspiring.
Oh, thank you.
And Beverly Moore is saying, hope to meet you next year at Capel Designer Group in UK.
Oh, yes. I do too. And I can understand that it's far away. But we have a saying in Holland, wat in het vat zit verzuurt niet, which I can't translate. I'm sorry. But it means something like when it's long in a barrel and it's contained, it doesn't go away. Something like that.
It doesn't go sour, right?
Yeah, sort of, yes. Anyway, doesn't matter. Look, and this is belonging to this other arrangement, this beautiful bouquet. And I thought this could be a nice thing on the table. As a sort of table decoration. So I have here another flower, and I love those color combinations. And okay, if I'm honest with you, I love those color combinations. Does it fit in your home? That's a different thing. But I love those color combinations. I'm a florist. I'm not a hobbyist. You know what I mean? If I make it for myself at home, I take only the colors what I like. In this case, I stay in the complete concept. Look, and I think I'm finished. It doesn't need some more. I could do more, but I don't because I want to show you something else. I can also put some beautiful colors inside, but then I have to bind in the tubes, which I did not now. But you understand, I could do with this. You see, I can make a complete arrangement out of this. But I have already the bouquet. So I thought this was just a little extra for you. Anyway, going on the upcycling, I'm going to give this to Mike again. He is going to, I don't know, where are you going with it? Oh, okay. Don't go too far away. Anyway, here, clean my table again a little bit. My glue gun, very dangerous when you use water. And the same idea I used also with a complete different feeling, but it's the same idea. And here I put the tubes in. Allez hoppa, here I go. So, yeah, can I show this material, Mike, because I dropped it on the floor. Everybody knows what this is, isn't it? It's Corylus, it's from the autumn, this material. And of course I used it now in the whole setting. And for me, this is again, I dropped this in now, I don't need it. This is for me again a setting for the autumn. And the autumn, in this case, is because of this beautiful Corylus. When it looks, it's already after autumn. But look what it does when you use those twigs on top. This is also upcycling. Those cups I did not paint, but look at them. Don't you like them? I love these cups. Look what happens here. And I put tubes inside, and now I'm going to arrange something with those tubes, because these are the tubes. And you have those little holes inside, and of course I used it already in preparation, because otherwise it takes forever. I don't want to take so much time for those technical details, but it's just fun. I'm going to use beautiful Nerines. Yeah, one of my favorite. did you know that nerine comes from the south of Africa and that they grow in the mountains over there? Angelica.
Yes, Beverly Moore said about the previous piece, a
Yes.
lovely explanation.
Thank you.
And Angela says, Beverly, that's why we love her. She's so inspiring and different.
Oh, yeah, I'm different, all right. I mean, I was so nice that Karel, hello Karel, he said to me something about that I was sweet or something, but I think sweet is not a description I have in my resume. I can be sweet to my husband. So I'm going to fill them, you see. I don't fill them too far, but I'm going to fill them. And I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but what I did, I might, if 1 second I can show you. Just walk out of the camera, who cares? Look, see, you see here those little, I made those little flowers from, and it's just a detail. I love to do those details. And anyway, go back to this nerine. That was my topic. If I'm able to talk about it.
No.
Yeah.
So, question from Angela. Did
Yes.
you drill the holes in the tubes?
No, I did not. Because in glass, you can buy them like this, to be honest, Angela, because sometimes you cannot do this. We are actually, if you hear telephone in the background, we are in the middle of the school and it's quite busy at the moment. So it's really fun to be here. No, I just buy them like this. You have them in all varieties, so no problem. So, nerine comes from the mountains in South Africa, high up. And did you know also that this is family from the amaryllis? And amaryllis, yeah, it's far away, but it is family from it. And this is also a topic which I love to talk about because part of my, I have my sister somewhere. Do you know where it is now? I had my sister somewhere, but it's disappeared. But I have another one here, don't worry. It is actually very funny to, oh, thank you so much, Mike. Actually, it is funny to talk about this, but do you see this? This is the fleece where the nerine comes from. If you look at it, it's such an, yeah. Actually, if you are not known, if you don't know the material, you might say it looks old. In my feeling, I love to work with it because it is part of the birth of the flower. And that is a topic, yeah, you can discuss or you can just leave, but you can also take it off. It's up to you. But as long as you have the story with it. Angelica.
Hans is sending you a tiny picture of a bouquet.
Which Hans?
Your Hans.
My Hans? Tiny picture of the bouquet? Okay, thank you.
Tiny emoticon.
Oh, he's so nice. Anyway, but that is about this beautiful, this beautiful flower. And there are all kinds of stories which you can tell when I work with those flowers. But I think when I work in a flower shop, I can talk about my grandmother or whatever, but I can also give some information about my floristry and my flowers so I can sell a little bit more. I love to do that. I love to do that. And anyway, look at this one. This has a story as well, eh? Because, do you see the shape? Yeah, the grower says, well, Nicky, are you crazy? Do you like them? Yes, grower, I love them. And I know in your world, in your logistics and everything, it's not easy to sell those items, because if you put this on the, in a box or something, you cannot put so many in, and you might get a sort of different price. And the florist is maybe not always used to pay for this, but we love those shapes, really. So we have to find a way to do this properly. Anyway, so I'm turning again, you see? Just turn around. And let me see, where shall I put it here? It's also nice. I just have to turn it around a little bit. So, but you see what happens. Actually, tell you a little bit of a secret. What I did before I started with this nerine is that I put it already out of the water for a long time. I mean a long time, like in an hour or two. Because if I don't do that, the whole nerina becomes very strong in its tension from all the cells. So the cells are sort of toughening up with the water. And if I want to move them, they will be breaking very easily. And I don't want to break them, although you never know when you're working like it with this in this way, of course. But anyway, it is a way to make sure that you don't break your flowers. So and you can do the same with tulips as well. It's also a very good way. But don't do it too long. I mean, you cannot make too long that you leave them, let's say, 10 hours out of the water, because then you bend them so completely that they break when they put the water inside again. So, anyway, this is a complete different story, and look what happens. This is all second-hand, eh? I bought it all in a second-hand shop, all those flowers, of all those cups, and the base as well. So it's just fun. So this one comes a little bit shorter over here. Yes, sorry grower. I'm going to make this one short. It needs it here. So there it is. And then I have also this beautiful grass, because I want to bring some air in. But just a little bit. Just a little bit. And if I start to sound like this, and I always hear Bob Ross, do you know it? Just a little bit of color here, just a little bit of color there. But it is nice. Yeah, Angelica, tell me.
Lisa Florista says, thank you, great tip. And Angela says, Nicky, borrow Jacqueline's Lazy Susan.
Borrows Jacqueline Lazy Susan, who is that? Okay, Lazy Susan. Yes, I can. That would be nice. Thank you so much.
Because maybe the sound interferes
of
the scraping. So.
Good.
Oh, and Lisa says beautiful.
Oh, thank you. So nice to have such a response directly, because, you know, when you are working like this, it's so funny because we have the camera and nice people over here, of course, but it is so nice to cross all over the world like this. And then I have to tell you something else. I think it's important to talk about this. This whole recycling, you know, when you are working like this, it's so industry at the moment funny because we have the camera and nice people over here, of course, but I think it is so nice to cross all over the world like this. I think those people. And then I have to tell you something else. I think it's important to talk about this. This whole recycling, you know, when you are working like this, it's so industry at the moment funny because we have the camera and nice people over here, of course, but I think it is so nice to cross all over the world like this. I think those people. And then I have to tell you something else. I think it's important to talk about this. Because, you know, when you are working like this, it's so funny because we have the camera and nice people over here, of course, but I think it is so nice to cross all over the world like this. I think those. And then I have to tell you something else. I think it's important to talk about this. Because, you know, when you are working like this, it's so funny because we have the camera and nice people over here, of course, but I think it is so nice to cross all over the world like this. I think those. And then I have to tell you something else. I think it's important to talk about this. Because, you know, when you are working like this, it's so funny because we have the camera and nice people over here, of course, but I think it is so nice to cross all over the world like this. I think those. And then I have to tell you something else. I think it's important to talk about this. Because, you know, when you are working like this, it's so funny because we have the camera and nice people over here, of course, but I think it is so nice to cross all over the world like this. I think those. And then I have to tell you something else. I think it's important to talk about this. Because, you know, when you are working like this, again with the sound, and so I have to say nothing. There's a problem with the sound. So, can I put it away? Yes, I will put it away myself then. Thank you. En there's the next one. Ik zal het dan maar even zelf pakken. Hoppa. So, Thank you. Again.
Okay, so there was a question from when you, but then the sound went all weird, about the previous arrangement.
Yes.
He wanted to know how did you fix the cups to the frame again?
Now, actually, what I did, do you know those fruit bowls from completely wire? They are very vintage. They're from the 70s. I found it in a second-hand shop, and it's a fruit bowl completely from, wires like this one, but then black. And actually, it was like a sort of amazing, how do you say this? A sort of, like chicken wire. So I could attach all those cups with parts on the chicken wire. And in the saucers, what I did actually, I made a little hole, and I do this with with a special drill for porcelain. If you don't take that, then they break. And then you can attach anything to anything. So that's just fun to do. I have here little pears from my own garden. Of course, always nice to use. And look, it's always a nice memory on this beautiful pear tree, because it's already a very old tree, and every year it gives me beautiful pears again. So now I'm going to boil them and have a nice... I put it over there like this because I can work on it, but you cannot see it very well, I suppose. But I'm going to turn it in a second. Again, this is for me also old. And what to do with this bundle of vases. I take then building construction materials. I take those vases and I attach them in a certain rhythm. You see that? And this rhythm is just, if you look at it, it's almost like exaggerating with the vases. They're not straight, but I don't want that. I'm going to pick my flowers. Am I okay with the sound again, guys?
I think we're good, yeah.
Ah, good. That's nice. Look, beautiful, beautiful. I love this. Look at this one. This is an old sunflower. Old, eh? Like me. But anyway, no, but seriously. But look how nice it looks still. I think it's fine to use it. And I'm going to turn my arrangement, if you don't mind. I will work a little bit like this so I can see. Oh, I can see it like this. And I'm going to use also those beautiful rustic wire from oasis to attach it to my base. Look. And it becomes like I find it sort of a painting. I don't know if I may say that, but it has the feeling of a painting. And then some things I'm going to put with another wire on top. So. And this one stays also a long time. Don't you think? It's just fun. It's so waste if you throw it away. And I can actually just do some funny things with it. Look what happens here. I think I'm almost in my base. I'm done. I have this one as my highest one, and I do this because the base is also heavy. Can you see what I mean? And normally I say, well, it takes a time. It takes a while, and also to make such a base. And you know, I always compare it with cooking. This is slow arranging or slow cooking. If you bake cake and you take a long time to bake such a cake, it's fun. If you take a long time to make a flower arrangement, people always say, oh, it becomes so expensive, you know? And I think we should get rid of this feeling. I think an arrangement may take time. Let's do slow arranging. I love to do that. Of course, in such a demonstration, you cannot always do that, but in the previous materials, what I had, this base from the cups, okay, it took me a day to make such a base. And does it matter? I don't think so. I think it's only worth it when you have finished. I will turn around. So I think all your feelings towards flower arranging should not always be how long is the time, what it takes, or what is the price, what should it cost or whatever. It's also about wow element inside. And I'm going to use this beautiful delphinium. I love it. Look at the colors here. I'm really a fan of it. Anyway, trend. That's one leg from floristry. We can talk about it, how trend thrives, how trend comes into your mind. And if I look at the world from the moment where everything is insecure, well, I might say that trend is a little bit postponed and it's waiting, but it comes again. I mean, the trend is also that people are a little bit frightened, and we try to translate those feelings into floristry, but also in other topics as well. So we make a cozy situation in our houses, or in our flower arrangement. You can also see it that we use natural, beautiful flowers, and that we take a safe floristry, like those beautiful round shapes, like little nests, so that it looks like it's home, it's cozy. Christmas, you will see, everybody will have a beautiful Christmas arrangement in their houses, because we have to stay at our houses, so let's as well make it beautiful. Look at these beautiful amaranthus. Oh, those colors are good, eh? Totally different than the colors I used in the beginning, I suppose. Sorry, I work upside down, but I have to make a one-sided arrangement. And yeah, of course, I have to use my eyes. So. And sometimes when it just goes, I just attach it with my beautiful bind wire. But another leg from floristry is tradition, because I think tradition is also part of our floristry big time. I mean, when it's, sorry to bring the topic up, but if there is funeral, or there is another or wedding, or what if birthday, it's so beautiful to surprise people with flowers. This is rich and autumn at the same time. I hope you enjoy it. I do anyway. So, and I don't use any foam at this moment. I was planning to use foam, but then I thought, no, that's not a challenge. On the camera, I like to not use the foam. And I am also a little bit more nervous, of course, because something goes easily wrong. In foam, it's always easier. But I was not challenged by that, to be honest with you. So I take everything and I have to tie it. And here I have another beautiful hortensia or hydrangea. Let me see, where am I going? Yes, here. Just a big blob over here. Yes, there is. Oh, I can't see it because of the flowers. Angelica is waving at me. I'm sorry about that. Yes,
please notice me.
Yes, I will.
So Angela says, thank you. Time goes so quickly, so we must take time to enjoy our art. Well said, Nicky.
But it's true. I mean, I say this often as well. I mean, the cake, what you bake in your kitchen, fun to do. But I mean, if you give it away, it's one moment, the cake is gone, isn't it, Angela? I'm sure that you also say, well, did you enjoy the cake? Yes, we did enjoy the cake. But with flowers, it's always the, people say, well, you know, it's only for one day. Yeah, hello, the wedding dress, the food, the cake, everything is for one day. It's about this feeling, you know? And we should, as florists, we should much more go into this topic, really. We should just say, hey, hello, be happy that we have it. So, yeah, that's a big, it's like a topic. It's sort of, I feel always like a sort of an apostle when I talk like this, you know. But it is true, it is true. So beautiful little spray roses. And this soft color, I think, yeah, it will just be fun to use it. I can stop whenever I want with this type of arranging. I'm going to turn it around so you can see what I've been doing. And there's one vase not filled yet, but just to show you where I am. You see? It is like a painting, isn't it? And it's just a funny painting to to make a compilation with those beautiful flowers and then just go on. But you have to make sure you take all those different shapes, because if you would take one shape, I think it becomes boring. And if you take those a lot of those shapes, all those different feelings inside, it becomes almost like a painting. I hope you enjoy it. I don't know how it's on the camera. I'm really curious. So now I'm going to fill it up, and then I have one beautiful bouquet more, which I want to show to you. Yes.
Rachel says, "Wow, nice art."
Yeah, nice that you say art. That's a compliment. I really enjoy it. You know, we are florists, and we always say, we do floristry. But sometimes I think we are, I don't know how to say it, but sometimes we should be more proud on what we are doing, and not take it away as, well, the rose, I'm happy that I can present this rose to you, but you know, it's a little bit expensive. I'm sorry, the excuse florists, what I always call them. Sorry that it's so expensive, or sorry that we don't have more. No, we have it. I'm happy. And if it doesn't stay for 2 weeks, who cares? It stays for 1 day, like the cake. That's true, eh? Anyway, I hope it stays 1 day, that cake. So, I think I finished this arrangement, and I'm going to show you the last bouquet already, and I want to say something about this beautiful bouquet, because it's something I really enjoy in the preparation, and I can take a bit time for that. I love, do you hear it? You have to listen to this. Do you hear it? Do you know what it is? It's the moment when you cut the hortensia, when they have these paper cells inside. Then that's the moment when they can beautifully dry. So if you cut hydrangea, then always wait for this sound and then cut it, and then you can dry them. Okay, Mike, I need your muscles over here. Thank you, because
You're welcome.
It's I love it when a man is
Strong man.
Yeah, but it's great. Okay, the next topic. You have a question.
A remark from Margaret. She says, "Yes, I do enjoy your wonderful work."
Oh, thank you. Look at this. This comes from latirus.nl, but look at the colors. I have to just take them off. And if you put it on the table, I have to be careful now, because normally I don't put them on the table like this, but now, yeah, because of the camera. But normally I put a little roll, I can do it, a little roll of a towel or whatever, so I don't touch the table so much for the flowers. And look what happens. And then I have to explain you something about my bouquet, what I'm going to make. Oh, it's really pity, really pity that the camera has no smell on your microphone or your television or whatever you're looking at, because they are just lovely. But look at the color scheme here. And I know if I look in the traditional color scheme, maybe you would not use it together. But because it is, strangely enough, it is autumn, and it's a contradiction to use this beautiful flower. I don't know, still it's autumn, but it's a very defined autumn. And what I want to do with that is make it really alienate the product from itself. So I'm going to do some strange stuff here. Question.
Kio says, "Painting Van Eyck today. Love the half-dried sunflowers and the Dutch blauw." And Karel says, "Sorry I'm late, dear Nicky, but a big hug and a big hi to you."
Big hug too. Anyway, back to this beautiful topic over here. I love to do it. And it's so nice to have all the people there. And actually, Karel, next time we stand here together again, I think, you have the next time. When is Karel's again? In a couple of times. Yeah, here's another one to come. And I have another one to come, eh? Yes, right. And I will do completely different stuff, I'm sure about that. So, Anyway, look, what did I do? I did not have two of the same items, but I have to show you this. I used a ring like this, similar, but I'm going to show you in a second. And actually, the second ring was a little bit lower. So what I had an outside ring and a little bit lower ring. But you can also work with such a ring. And what I did is I used those big wires, and this is a thick wire, and I attached these on the, and you can do it, and I'm a little bit bold, but I can do it with those zip ties or tie wraps, wherever you come from, because if you're from America, you say zip tie, and if you come from wherever, you say a different word. But they're just attached to this frame. You pull them and you do this 2 or 3 times, or maybe even more times, and then you bend them out to the bouquet, and then you can start just plaiting all those things inside. You see, you go like this, and you keep doing that over and over again, just to show you how I did it. And because of time, I don't want to show you the whole item, and I just continue on my bouquet. Just give me a sec. I'm so used to do everything myself. I cannot even, everybody said, Nicky, we will help you. Don't walk too much, and here I am just going up and down the stage. Anyway, sorry about that. They said not to do this, but I did. Look, here is my frame already. And if you look inside, I just want to show you a bit. Here you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. No, you can't see it, but here it is. Here it is. You see? These are the 2 ones. And I just put all those materials in. And look at the colors. They're different. They're not normal color use. It is a strange way of autumn. But it's still autumn, and I love to do these color combinations, I can tell you, because this is different. This is not the normal color use, and yet it is just lovely to use in this autumn time. I have allium here, or late summer, whatever you want to call it, but it has a different feeling. And this different feeling, how come that I, from my youth up till now, when I look in those old magazines, just say, oh, that looks really dated. Yeah, that is time, and it's time spirit. Yes, Angelica?
Yes, question from Angela.
Yes.
What are the mauve fluffy flowers? Is it pampas?
The mauve fluffy, this one, this. Yeah, yes, it is. And it's a little bit, it is pampas, but they exploded, you know, they went so ripe, you know, they opened up in a way. So when you buy them, they're a little bit more closed. And sorry to say, so another topic which I think is a little bit contradictional, they're painted, because that's another topic. Some people really say, come on, don't use painted materials. But again, when I motivate it, and if I do it in the right, but what is right here? I do it in the right way. Yeah, why should I not do it? But the right way, guys, what is the right way? I mean, what I feel as the right way is maybe for you not in the forest the right way. You say, well, it's not my taste. But that makes it good, because I rather want you to say, well, I really don't like those color combinations. And with another one, that you really love those color combinations. Then you have different tastes, because I wear different clothes than another person, and that's just the fun, I think, to be honest with you. But look, I'm going to put my lattice in now, and then I make this beautiful color scheme. And this is just my base, what I have over here. You see? It's completely different than the other things I showed you. And I did not even show you the vase, because the vase, I love the vase with this. Here I go. I have to plait it a little bit through now. So, you see, there I go, and I still have some moves to go. And in that time, I just, every time when I make something through the years, it grew on me. I mean, sometimes you make something, and in the beginning, you think, well, these color combinations, like those, I don't know, those colors who are like this brownish and this purple, that's almost scratching each other, you know what I mean? but yet it's fitting. And it's fitting because the colors talk to each other in a way. And I love to do this. I love to be a little bit out of the normal standard color combinations. And you bring, look, also this one inside, you just bring some other feelings inside your base. And they asked me to use this beautiful Latiris. And it's so funny when I see it, I think, oh, thank you that you asked me this because it's so lovely. And you can say, well, it's not fitting in the time period maybe so much, but I love it. So here I am. And of course, I also do some of those, oh, I sound like Bob Ross again. But you do some of those purple ones in between, because then it repeats the color from the sides. So, the dog fell asleep. Men also do that sometimes, but my voice, you know, when they listen to me, they have to listen such a long time. Hey, Hans. It's my husband I'm talking to now. And he says, what did you say, dear? But look, you see what happens? I don't know if you can see the color, but oh, I love it. It's complete different color feeling. And that's what I wanted actually to show you, that it's not always the same colors. The other one, which I made in the beginning, of course it's beautiful autumn. But this is even so autumn, but completely different. So, and I can also, I have this spray somewhere. Do I have it on the table? Can you just give it to me? A second, that would be nice. Because this spray is the glue spray. And yeah, thank you so much, Mike. Yeah, thank you. Look, if I want to put some of this material on the bottom, what I can do is just spray here some glue. So, and then I put it here. And I just, you see, I just can make sure that the material stays on that point where I get this sort of layers in the, but it stays put. It has a shape. It's just a simple technique, but you have to just give yourself the time to practice with that one. But look, can I just go on a little bit more? Question, yes.
Karel says, wonderful Latiris, especially the brownish one.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I also enjoy them very much. And the smell, Karel, oh my God. It's like, I think you need it in this time of year. That's when you say goodbye to the summer, and that you feel these colors and you smell those beautiful Latiris smells, gives you memory of the summertime. And we need it now because we have a difficult time. I think it's not easy to cope with everything, and so these ones are comfort bouquets, I would call them. And look, and I just go around just to see here if I need some more of those grasses. And I will show you why I'm going to build also a bit down here, because I just need it for my vase, which I did not show yet, but I did that on purpose. So, here I am. Now I'm going to cut. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, I cut now with my scissors because of time. But you do understand that for the, and it's for all over the world, maybe 10 people are watching, I'm not sure, but just to say this to you again, cutting with a scissor, when it cuts, I'm okay with it. I mean, we should not squeeze our stem with a scissor. So rather, in my Dutch opinion, it's nicer to cut with a knife. But some people have really serious trouble with that. So I say, okay, as long as you have a scissor, you hide away from everybody in your family, that it's only cut for stems, and it's really cutting, slicing like a surgeon through the stems, then I'm fine with it. But otherwise, use your knife and make a clean, nice cut where all the water can go through, because that's the reason why. Yes. Angelica.
Yes, Ionella says thank you. It is an honor to see you working.
Oh, thank you.
And Angela says we need smelly vision.
Yes, we do.
And Larry says bouquet is just luscious and awesome.
Yeah, I like it. I love these colors. But look, why did I choose these colors? Because I think my vase is just talking to the bouquet now. And look what happens when all those layers inside. It's almost like, yeah, it's a movement. I love those movement vases. And when I go in, and there I am, I just can put it in like this, and it stands like a house, I think. But look what happens here. That's my bouquet. And of course, it's just my color use, which makes this bouquet completely different. I can make this in all sizes, though. Yes, Angelica.
Angela says beautiful pampas, beautiful bouquet, and definitely enjoyed your demo. Look forward to your next time, and well done.
Thank you so much. But first of all, I would like to thank the Boerma Institute that they invited me to do this demonstration over here. It's really lovely to be here always. I mean, if I go back in history, I have to do that at the moment because Theo Boerma, which is the founder of this school a long time ago, he taught me at a different school and taught me a lot of lessons, which I still have in my mind and I still work with, although through the years you change your floristry, and that's good, but the base is always there, and I thank him for that, so thank you so much. And I think the Boerma always is a bit like family, so thank you for this invitation. So I think I'm done. Oh, you still have questions? Nice, tell me.
Questions and remarks. Rachel says, awesome bouquet and nice color.
I will hold it like this so you can really look. Yes. More questions? No, we are through the time.
There might be a little delay, but...
Okay. Everybody, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my small demonstration. I had to choose from a lot of different things which I should do, but next time another topic. So thank you very much. Another question?
Yeah, Karel says, well done, Tukkertje. Thanks a lot with love. And Wenyu says, thanks a lot.
What? Thank you so much.
So then normally we finish by all just waving goodbye and then we walk in a circle around.
Okay, just walk in a circle. Nice. Come with me over here.
Because we cannot stay, we have to be 1.5.
Yes, because I don't wear a mask, of course, now. So.
Oh, now they're coming.
And everyone is saying that's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Then we wave and then we walk.
Wave and walk. I'll stay in bouquet like this. Wear a different mask then. Bye bye. Thank you. Ja, maar. Okay, bye bye. Axel. Angelica, thank you for your nice asking questions. Thank you. Bye bye.